Storing, managing, and collaborating on design data is a challenge every company faces. Now, with many more teams working remotely, there are questions on everyone's mind like, how can we securely centralize our data, improve collaboration, all while maintaining our design tool of choice, SOLIDWORKS. Combining SOLIDWORKS with Innovia's out-of-the-box Cloud PLM is exactly what companies need to be productive right away. Let's follow a small design team to see what it looks like to connect SOLIDWORKS Desktop to the cloud. Eric the engineer starts his day working in SOLIDWORKS Desktop. He logs into the 3D Experience platform and sees an incoming message notification. His manager, Megan, is asking him to modify an existing assembly for a new customer request. He searches for the related CAD model and drags it into his SOLIDWORKS session. It's just that simple to access his SOLIDWORKS data that's stored on the 3D Experience platform. Marking the assembly as reserved gives him write access. He's made his design changes, but before saving back to the cloud, he wants to know where this assembly is used. The Relations window gives a graphical view of all the parent-child dependencies. Here's the top-level assembly, which he opens in lightweight mode. That's a big time saver for the large models Eric usually works with. With the full assembly up to date, he reserves it and clicks Save. Eric creates a new revision now that the rollers have been added. Despite this being a pretty large assembly, save time is efficient because only the models that have changed need to be saved to the cloud. That was easy. In fact, his team was productive from day one because connecting their data to the cloud required no customization or special setup. Later on, Eric still has some work to do that doesn't require modeling in SOLIDWORKS. All his 3D Experience apps are accessible from any browser, and with his data safely in the cloud, he has the freedom and mobility to keep working from just about anywhere on any device. He loads the top assembly into the Product Structure Explorer. This app shows a graphical view and list view at the same time without tying up a CAD license. He filters the display to highlight the newly added roller assembly and attaches a supporting document, in this case a PDF with installation instructions. Now it's time to give Megan an update on his progress. Instead of an email or phone call, Eric tailors an interactive dashboard that will have exactly the information he wants her to review. First, he adds the 3D Play viewing app, preloaded with the top-level assembly. He also grabs a screenshot he can post back to the discussion thread. Next, he launches the Bookmarks app, which is a convenient way of organizing shortcuts to frequently used items. His manager likes this because it keeps her most important data right at her fingertips. When he's ready to share the dashboard, he just copies the link. Eric notifies his manager by posting back to the original discussion thread. He adds a comment, pastes the link to the shared dashboard, and inserts a screenshot of the latest design. When you connect SOLIDWORKS to the 3D Experience platform, it's the best of both worlds, cloud and desktop. SOLIDWORKS plus Innovia gives you a fast and easy way to store, manage, and share design data with the convenience and security of the cloud. There's little to no setup required, so you can be productive right away. Connecting SOLIDWORKS to the 3D Experience platform provides an easy way for companies to store and secure their data on the cloud. But that's just the start. For non-CAD users like Megan, the engineering manager, it gives her a simple, browser-based approach to streamline collaboration. Let's see how she uses the 3D Experience platform apps to manage her team's activities more efficiently. Megan opens her browser and sees Eric has replied to her discussion thread requesting a new design proposal. He's included a link that she can add to her existing dashboard. The 3D Play viewing app and Bookmarks app are preloaded with the data Megan needs to review his latest design. That saves her time and eliminates costly communication errors. Fully interactive viewing of even the most complex 3D models is a breeze on any device, especially touchscreens. There's no special hardware required and no CAD license needed. Megan uses a measure tool to verify the proper radius on the wall roller assembly. Looking closer at the roller arms, she wonders if there might be excessive twisting without some kind of support member between them. So she logs an issue. It's just one of many ways the team can track problem reports or change requests. She tags the related 3D models and assigns the issue to Eric, who will automatically be notified through the platform. No emails or phone calls required. It's such a more streamlined way to collaborate. To better document her idea, she can mark up the 3D model with various annotations in multiple views. This will give Eric a single source of truth as he gets to work on the redesign. Meanwhile, Megan needs someone to add the hardware kit and create a drawing for the wheel roller assembly. She creates a task. It's like a self-contained to-do list with description and due date. She assigns it to Debbie Designer and attaches the proper SOLIDWORKS assembly so Debbie has everything she will need to get to work. Connecting SOLIDWORKS to the 3D Experience platform helps you streamline collaboration, all from a browser on any device with no software to install. You can extend the utility of your SOLIDWORKS data to non-CAD users and eliminate dozens of other disconnected solutions, improving productivity and providing clearer focus for everyone involved. The 3D Experience platform is great for connecting SOLIDWORKS data to the cloud and improving collaboration, but when deadlines are tight, multiple designers often need to access the same SOLIDWORKS models at the same time. Not having proper write permission, accidentally overwriting someone else's work, these things happen all the time. Eric and Debbie need to work in SOLIDWORKS on the same assembly, in parallel to meet their deadline. Let's see how Innovia's out-of-the-box PLM enables a more seamless, error-free approach to concurrent design. Debbie needs to add hardware and create a detailed drawing her manager can present to the customer. She uses her task list to organize the work that's been assigned to her, without ever leaving SOLIDWORKS. Since Megan already attached the CAD assembly, Debbie won't have to waste time searching for files. She reserves the top-level assembly for write access. All the other subcomponents, they're still available for anyone else to work on. She's added the fastener kit and saves to the cloud, so any other users will be able to see her latest updates. Next, she lays out a 2D drawing with a bill of material. Meanwhile, Eric has been assigned to tackle a structural issue with the design. The issue management app tracks the life cycle of the issue and provides a convenient way to organize and access all the associated data, all from his browser. He starts by reviewing the attached 3D markup. He sees the notes and clicks through the 3D geometry to verify the proper assembly, which he can open directly into SOLIDWORKS. Eric sees Debbie already has the assembly reserved. That's okay. At the same time, he reserves the roller assembly so he can add a stabilizer. There's no danger of overwriting each other's work. When he tries to save the assembly, he sees there are subcomponents that also need saved that he didn't reserve. With the 3D Experience platform, trouble-free data management is built right in. The software automatically gives write access to those additional files without interrupting anyone's workflow. Now the assembly is up to date and safely uploaded to the cloud. Back in his browser, Eric moves the issue status to in approval for Megan to review. Just as Debbie is finishing up her work, she gets an instant message from Eric. Debbie just needs to refresh to get the latest version from the server, and she's up to date, including the drawing. To close the loop, she returns to her task list, attaches the drawing, leaves a comment to notify Megan, and moves the task to completed, all without leaving her SOLIDWORKS design session. Now back to Megan. First, she checks on the issue she assigned to Eric. The updated design is right there in her browser. Everything looks good, so she marks the issue as completed. Issue management on the 3D Experience platform turns out to be a great way for Megan's team to log the history of problems and change requests, a must for their highly regulated industry. But what about the drawing she needs? Debbie has already shared it with her, so she can drag it right into her viewer. It's exactly what she needs to show the concept to the customer. Finally, she marks the drawing as released so it can't be changed for the duration of the customer approval process. Multiple designers accessing the same files simultaneously. We all know how tricky that can be with traditional file-based storage, but with SOLIDWORKS connected to the 3D Experience platform, concurrent design is easy because the PLM tools are ready to use out of the box. You can tell right away who's working on what, so you can avoid common problems like permissions issues, version mismatches, and accidental overwrites. And when there are changes, the various notification tools built into the 3D Experience platform keep everyone in the loop, so you can design faster together with fewer errors.